Hi guys, my name is Claire and I am an oboe player. So you may have heard of all these fun instruments called the trumpet and the saxophone and the flute. Now you may not know what the oboe is. The oboe, not a lot of people play the oboe, which is sad because the oboe is a very fun instrument. So an oboe is a part of the woodwind family. And normally woodwind instruments are the ones that play all the buttons, and they don't have 3 or 4. We have, 20 to 21, 22. We have lots of buttons that we can push down to play lots of pretty notes. So that's when you can figure out which one's a woodwind instrument and which one's not a woodwind instrument. What's different about oboe in comparison to other woodwind instruments is that we play on a thing called a double reed. And so you see, like saxophone and clarinet, they play on one reed. Flutes don't play on reeds at all. But bassoon and oboe specifically play on double reeds. And the reason why it's called a double reed is because it has 2 little things of wood right there. And you can see there's a hole in it, and that's where we blow through to make our sound. So an oboe reed without the oboe in it sounds like this. Pretty funny sound. That is the base of all oboe sounds. And without the reed, you can't make a sound on the oboe. So this is really the most important part of an oboe. So the oboe holds the world record for the hardest instrument to play. And that's confirmed. You can look it up, use your computer at home. But the oboe is very hard to play because it's very hard to play anything with these double reeds because they're very finicky and you have to work very hard to get it right, otherwise something can mess it up or whatever. But again, it just takes a lot of practice. Now with oboe, the fingerings are just all the way down. So normally the more fingers you put down, the lower the note is going to be. So you can make low notes like this, or you can make high notes like this. And so the oboe has a very wide range of what we can play. And the fun thing about an oboe is that it's normally a solo instrument. So if you hear a very pretty sound, like your favorite movie soundtrack, it's probably an oboe. Now you can play pretty easy stuff like, this song. Everyone knows Baby Shark. Everyone loves Baby Shark. Now, the fun thing about oboe is that when you learn it more and more, you get to play more hard music. And it's always great to play fun Disney songs, right? My favorite Disney song is Let It Go from Frozen, so I'm going to play that for you guys. I hope you guys like it. So, if you learn oboe, you can play whatever Disney song you want. That's pretty cool, and I get to play Disney songs all the time. So, oboe is a very underappreciated instrument. Not a lot of people like to play it because it is really hard to play. But if you put in all the effort and the practice time to do it, it's so fun, and you get to have a lot of fun playing it, and there won't be a lot of you, so you can have all the fun solos, and people will want to hear you play because no one knows what an oboe is. It's really fun. So you can play trumpet or flute or whatever, or you can play the oboe.